Donald Trump hates substances so much that he started bombing boats full of them. This is Ted Maxter from Ted Max News, and this is a very complicated situation. And you know that some Venezuelans got their boat bombed out because they were carrying substances that were probably on their way to the United States. This goes back a long time. You should really look up the special wars that took place during the 19th century between the British and the Chinese, because the British wanted to sell special substances in China. And the Chinese didn't want it, but due to the military might of the English, the British, they were able to force this upon China just because some bankers wanted to make money. My question is why is Donald Trump the first president that's actually done something about this trade of substances? A lot have spoken about it, but I don't believe anything's ever been really done. I think, for one little thing, I think Jimmy Carter was spraying some kind of defoliant on fields of stuff that were over the border into Mexico in the late 70s. So Jimmy Carter did a little bit, but this seems to be a little bit more serious. But why is it? Why is it that the politicians and the presidents don't really do much about this? You should ask about who their friends are, because, this money for these substances doesn't just move around on its own. It has to go through systems, and we know what those systems are, and they start with the letter B, and they're four-letter words. Banks. All right, let's just say it's banks. There are people skimming off of this all over the place. Very powerful, very wealthy people are making money on this stuff, and it's not just the cartels. If you want to know what's going on, look at those special wars that happened between Britain and China in the mid-19th century. And if you want to look at something more recent, like, say, the 1980s, look up the congressional reports as to what happened in Mena, Arkansas during the 80s and 90s. It's quite fascinating. And it was actually much larger than just some things flying into Mena, Arkansas. It had nationwide implications. I dare you to look it up. This is Ted Maxter, coming to you from beautiful Fair Lawn, Connecticut, wishing you a good night and a good life.